Welcome to the fourth video in the Getting Started with Analyst Notebook series. This video takes a quick look at the example materials provided with Analyst Notebook. These materials include some example charts showing different ways of representing data on a chart, as well as some ideas for presentation layouts for finished charts. In addition, the example materials include predefined example import specifications, along with the data to be imported, and some finished charts for comparison purposes when using example import specifications. When installing Analyst Notebook, most of the example materials are automatically installed by default when doing either a typical or custom install. If during installation you or your system administrator chose not to install the example material as part of a custom installation, then not all of the examples will be available. To install the full set of examples, rerun the Analyst Notebook installer and select the Example Materials option. Shortcuts to the example materials are normally installed in the User's Documents area in the i2 Analyst Notebook 9 subfolder. Two shortcuts are provided, one for the example charts and one for the example import material. Now let's take a look at some of the example materials provided with Analyst Notebook. From the File Open menu, select the Documents area and then open the i2 and then i2 Analyst Notebook 9 folders. You can now see the shortcut to the example charts. Double-clicking the shortcut takes you to the example charts themselves. Let's take a look at a few of them. The association and timeline example shows how different chart styles can be displayed in the same chart. Here we can see many different ways of representing and emphasizing data on a chart. The description in the top right explains what to look for in this particular chart. The second chart we're going to look at is the Financial Transactions Association chart, which shows how some accounts are related to each other and uses icon shading to differentiate account types. The Financial Transactions Timeline chart shows the same information but in a different format, making it easier to see the details of the individual transactions between the accounts over time. The Map Chart Items example contains information with geospatial coordinates, which can be visualized on a map using one of the i2 mapping solutions. The Social Network Analysis example chart can be used as an introduction to social network analysis in Analyst Notebook and shows a simple network of people to which the various social network analysis measures can be applied. There are several other example charts provided. Take a look at these yourself to see how Analyst Notebook charts might be used to analyze and present your data. Now let's take a look at the import examples provided. If the example materials are installed, you can add them to the importer. From the Import Save Specifications menu item, select Install Example Materials. The example specifications, as well as the data to go with them, will be copied to your local import directory. There are 5 example import specifications. The Details window in the bottom left of the Import window provides information on what each example import specification does. In addition to the example specifications and data, completed charts produced by the provided import specifications are also available, so you can compare the results of any examples you run with the expected results. You can access these using the example material shortcut discussed earlier and opening the Import folder. The final charts for each example import specification are available here. In conclusion, we've looked at the example charts and materials provided with Analyst Notebook and where to find them, how to install them if not available, and also taken a quick look at some of the example charts and import specifications. Please keep a lookout for the next video in this series, which will cover importing in more detail. Thanks very much for your time.